Hey all, now I said I was going to do a video recently on delayed gratification and what that means to me. So, those of you who may know, I started a new business around 7 months ago selling on Amazon. Now, that business hasn't been easy. That business has been a challenge and quite possibly one of the biggest challenges I've had so far in my business journey. But it's taught me some amazing skills. It's taught me some absolutely amazing skills. One of the biggest things that it has taught me, though, is understanding delayed gratification. And I think this is one of the #1 skills and underrated experiences and probably one of the biggest holdbacks that a lot of entrepreneurs have, a lot of business startup owners have, and certainly what I've had. And I've only just realised the consequences of my action up until now. So in the past, I would start a business. And I would get very impatient if I didn't see instant gratification. If I didn't see instant results, okay? Therefore, that led me down the path of only starting businesses, which gave me a result straight away. This tend to be service-based businesses, where yes, I've got to invest in some vans or tools, but I could charge a day rate and I would feel like I was instantly making profit straight away. And even though I had a slight bill to pay off for the van, etc., I pretty much was earning profit straight away. Even if I had, some personal debt to pay off, I count that separately. So that actually stopped me from starting other businesses, I suppose because I wasn't willing to delay that gratification, if you like. So what Amazon has taught me about delayed gratification is that if you plant these seeds, constantly plant these seeds here, 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 they're all growing. No matter what it feels like, no matter how much you're earning day to day for the months prior to them seeds actually becoming the life that they are already becoming under the soil, they are becoming. So what you find is that the most successful entrepreneurs, the most successful people, the most fulfilled people are actually, they understand delayed gratification. This is what I've learned. They understand that the seeds that we're planting are all growing underground. The seeds that I've been planting in the last 7 months of my business, I felt like they all started to pay off within the last week or two. I had one of my best weeks in business in the last 7 days just prior to this. I felt like all of the seeds that I've been planting for the last 7 months have started to pay off. The research, the investment in courses, the investment in mentors, the investment in products that have gone wrong, the investment in other items to more benefit my business, the investment in software, the investment in hours and hours and hours of learning my craft, just learning it and becoming hopefully one of the best at it in the future. All of this I felt like I was starting to reap the rewards. And the whole mindset I've got is now switched. The whole mindset I've got is switched. I was forced to do that because of so many businesses in the past. I got them up to a level and then I didn't get them further. And the reason I didn't get them further was because I didn't understand the delayed gratification. People run over this way too quickly, in my opinion. Some of you may have seen a post, I think it was by Gary Vaynerchuk, or it's quite, there's some quite known posts. You've got a picture of some guy with an axe in a cave, and there's gold about 2 millimeters away from where he stops digging, and then he turns around and walks back. But there's a picture of another anagram underneath, where there's another picture of a person who's digging, and they're not giving up, and they're almost there. That's what I feel like delayed gratification is. That's what I feel like this business has taught me, and that's what I feel like delayed gratification is, and why it's such a key element to any business, and actually a lot of relationships and a lot of job roles as well, because they're all under the same sort of concept. If you can keep digging, knowing that you are laying the seeds. You can never fully know that you're laying the correct seeds, but if you lay enough, you're going to get crops to harvest, aren't you? So if you can keep trying to layer all these seeds, you're going to end up with a field of crops. That's the way I see it now. If you can wait long enough to have the delayed gratification to believe in yourself, and this is another topic, but really believe deep down that then crops are one day going to harvest, because they are growing underground. They are growing even if you can't see that growth. And if you could just wait long enough for that growth to shine through, even if it's in a few months, even if it's in a year, even if it's in 2 years. If people have walked your walk before, if people have walked the walk before, if they've walked in your lines and you know that you're in a, even if it's not an exact path, if you're on a similar path to them and you know that there's proof that this business or this job or relationships does work, then you know that it can work and that you can figure it out, as long as you keep planting the seeds along the way and figuring out where to plant the other seeds on the way. So that's what I've learned about delayed gratifications. Having the patience to, and I don't mean the sort of patience where you sit there and you just hope it's all going to come and sit back. You've got to work for it, you've got to work smart, you've got to work hard, and you've got to keep planting them seeds. But understand that delayed gratification is a real thing, and that if you keep planting the seeds, it will start to show up, but we've got to keep planting the seeds. This is the way I look at my life now. This is the way I look at a multitude of things within my life now. Planting seeds for the future. Nothing is instant, and I hope that's of help to some people.